Hello guys, and welcome to this video which is going to show you how to work out the perimeter of regular 2D shapes. Yeah, so let's remember there's quite a lot of language in there. Let's remember that perimeter is the edge of something. So for instance, let's look at this board. That is its perimeter, and it's a good point at this time to compare that to its area, which is the inside. And if we were working out the perimeter of a rectangle, we would just add all the sides together, or we could add this side and then double it. So there's two ways to work out the perimeter of a rectangle. Today we're going to be looking at working out the perimeter of all 2D shapes, okay? So let's remember 2D shapes are flat. They're things like this. This is a septagon. Things like this, a square, and things like this, which I'm gonna, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is a hexagon, okay? So we're gonna be looking at how to work out the perimeter of shapes like this. And it's a lot easier than it sounds, okay? Let's run through the steps to success. Make sure you're listening hard. You might want to replay this bit because it's so important. So I know regular 2D shapes, sides are all the same length. So remember when we did shape, we looked at what makes a regular 2D shape, and they have to have the same size angles and their sides have to be the same length. So that means every bit, all 6 of these sides on a hexagon are the same length, okay? That's really important. They are all the same length. If they were different, it wouldn't be regular. So we are only looking at regular shapes, okay? A regular triangle, just as a little bit of extra information, is called an equilateral triangle, because you might come across that word as well. So all the sides of a regular shape are the same. That's really important. So that's the first step. We need to know that all the sides are the same length. Then you multiply, so you're timesing the number of sides by the length of a given side. So what I'm saying here is if this hexagon, which has 6 sides, if one of its sides was 4 centimeters, we would then know that the rest of its sides were 4 centimeters. Now we could take a long time just doing 4 plus 4 6 times, or we could just use our times table. So I would just be multiplying the number of sides, which is 6, by the length of one side. So that would be 6 times by 4 centimeters equals, and then this is the last bit, I can write centimeters at the end, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Obviously, I'm going to clear that up a little bit more when we look at it. So quick recap. You need to know that all the lengths, all the sides are the same length on regular 2D shapes. You need to multiply the number of sides by the length of a given side, and then you need to write centimeters at the end. Let's look at a few examples now. So let's start off. We've looked at our hexagon, so let's actually look at this. So here's my hexagon. I know my hexagon has 6 sides, and let's say that this is, I said it was 4 centimeters before, let's jazz it up a little bit and let's go 5 centimeters. So I know it has 6 sides, and I know one side is 5 centimeters. That means I can just simply do 5 centimeters times by 6 centimeters. Yep, and I know that that is 30, and then the last step is to add on the centimeters. And I've worked it out. That is the perimeter. So by knowing how many sides it's got, the length of one side, I can multiply those two things together and I get a nice, easy answer. Let's have a look at a couple more. Let's try our square. Now I know our square has 4 sides. Let's say that one of these sides is 10 centimeters. I know that then I'm doing 4 times 10 centimeters, which equals 40, and then I know, last step, add on the centimeters. Okay, let's have another look at another shape. Let's go back. I think I brought this in at the beginning. Let's have another quick look. This is our heptagon, or some people call it a septagon. So it has 7 sides that are all the same. Yeah, it's a regular shape. All its sides are the same length. Let's say that these are 3 centimeters. So one of its sides is 3 centimeters. Therefore, I need to do 3 centimeters times by 7. Now, you might notice that the 3 centimeters and 7 centimeters compared to the square of swap round. Remember, it doesn't matter where, in a multiplication sentence the numbers are, you'll always still get the same answer. So it's 3 times 7 is 21, and then don't forget to write your centimetres. Right guys, if you need to, make sure you re-watch the video, make sure you listen carefully. Good luck.